What is up, guys, and welcome back to the fifth quarter, obviously hosted by John, Corbin, and the Guru. Week 4 is upon us. That's all we're talking about with a little bit of Week 3, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment.
Tom Brady's just about done. It could be his next game he plays. It could be a year from now. But he is going to fall off a cliff. Tom Brady is going to be a bum in short order.
All right, guys, here we are. So before we dive into, obviously, Hero or Zero and all those little fun segments, let's talk about Week 3 here. But most importantly, a record-breaking Week 3 for one individual. Well, actually two. Jamal Agnew also broke a record, too. Longest play ever, NFL.
Oh, he did.
Right.
And
Right,
also,
9 yards.
and shout out Gus Johnson,
I was about
too.
to say.
Phenomenal call on that. Gus Johnson, you're the GOAT, but Joe Buck is as well. So, obviously, Justin Tucker nails the 66-yarder, breaking records, broke Matt Prater's, and broke the hearts
Off the crossbar, NHL style.
of
He
Detroit
did.
Lions fans everywhere. So we're going to start with our main Detroit Lions guy, the Guru. Guru, how are you feeling after that?
Hey, they played Baltimore tough. Better than I expected.
They did.
I took Baltimore and laid the points. I figured Baltimore would walk all over them, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Now, it's the same old Lions curse. All right, they lose on a 66 record-breaking field goal. Plus, they get screwed on
They
that
did.
Oh, my God.
that delay of game
Yeah.
that should have been called. I mean, all of 2 seconds came off that clock.
No, yeah, I'll agree with
So
that.
I'm giving out a shit shout out to the refs because I can't believe they didn't get that.
So what about that fourth
Get it
and
right.
19?
But I'm not making excuses. But that's the Lions' MO. That shit happens to them.
That shit happens. Just like the 4th and 19 that they gave up. Right
Yeah.
before that.
That's right. I'm not saying I'm
You
not
can't
saying
give up a 4th and 19. Prevent defense is the worst defense to be ever thought of. I hate
they only
prevent
they only
defense.
rushed 3. on
Why?
that.
Yeah, I know. Why?
I have no idea. They learned that from Matt Patricia.
2 plays
That
before
didn't
that,
work.
they're going in. 5 men
But
deep.
they always have a chance. You know, that's not one of the excuses. But I'm just pointing out those are the 2 things that are the Lions' MO. They lose on a record, and they get screwed by the refs. It happens all the time.
Let me ask you
But
this.
I'm not using it as an excuse
Let me ask you this.
because they played well.
So looking at the whole stat line right here, this is a prime example where I want to kind of nitpick at Lions fans here. Obviously, yes.
Remember, Lions fans, crazy fuckers.
Yes, crazy fuckers. What did the video say? Half of them are dead by halftime or some shit like that. I look at it, and to me, this is a primetime Detroit Lions game. I don't mean it in terms of like occasion or whatever, but this is primetime Lions. And let me break it down real quick. Obviously, I'll agree that the clock was at 0. It shouldn't have gone on for an extra 3 seconds. Fuck the refs on there here. But, of course, that's what everybody's going to say. You know, Detroit versus everybody, this, that. Looking at it right now, they allowed the Ravens to only 10 points in the first half.
That's impressive.
It is very impressive. But Detroit pulling up double donuts in the first half. 0 in both quarters. And a loss like that where you lose by 9 and obviously a 66-yard field goal, this is just one of those examples where it's like, hey, Lions fans, blame the fucking team and not just, you know, the world's against you. If they got a touchdown or even just a field goal in that first half, we're talking about the Lions winning against the Ravens. The
Right.
Ravens falling to 1 and 2.
Yeah, this game was kind of hand given to the Lions.
100%.
And they so mess it up. Hollywood Brown.
Dropped 2 touchdowns.
3.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Three
It's
passes.
touchdowns.
2-on-1 drive. But it's even
Ravens
still.
not scoring. You already have an injured Ravens team. You got people dropping touchdowns, and you're up with how many seconds?
Ravens played-
like
they-
a minute
Yeah.
left.
They played bad.
and you
All I'm
and you
saying,
lose. You lose at home to a beaten up Ravens team. Not saying the Ravens are bad. I don't think they're that good, but you need to win these games.
They still should have beat Detroit
yes.
by more than 2 points.
no, in my opinion, Lions
Beat
should have
up,
won this
beat
game.
up or not.
Lions should have won
But the
this
Lions, you had this game. You could have pulled off the upset of the week, and you fucked it up again.
game. Yeah.
That's their MO.
And I look at this whole game and just breaking down the stats of it or whatever, like, when you had everything kind of go your way, I mean, Baltimore, I mean, is it safe to say that Marquise Brown is their main receiver?
Yeah.
Okay, you had their main receiver drop
Mark
3
Andrews.
touchdowns.
Mark
Andrews did have a good game, though, with 5 receptions, 109 yards. Helped the fantasy team, even though we lost. But you have the wide receiver 1 dropping easy touchdowns right there. Obviously, that last defensive possession, You literally backed Lamar Jackson almost all the way up to his own 1 yard
Fourth
line.
and 19. Fourth and
Yes.
19.
And then you choke it away, and then when Justin Tucker went up to kick that, I thought, I was like, he's gonna make this no matter what. Like
That
it
was
is,
good.
it is
He's
on
the
brand of
GOAT.
Justin
He's the
Tucker.
GOAT.
Like, and I'm sorry, this is something to where, as Lions fans, yes, you guys might be cursed. There might be an external force out there just flipping you off right now. But at the end of the day, just realize that you guys suck, and you guys will never be able to finish.
Well, when you're a great team like the New England Patriots, they're cursed in the Super Bowl with circus catches.
They won one of those, though.
But they still win. They still win.
Well, it's also no, that's a topic for another day, but I want to start it with this when it comes to the Patriots. I think it's safe to say that as good as the Patriots were with all the pieces, it was Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Belichick will not go to the playoffs for the rest of his coaching career.
Oh.
Mark my words.
Oh.
They'll never win another playoff game for the rest of his tenure.
I disagree.
I'm sorry, the
disagree.
Patriots, it's over. Because you want to know why it's
I
over?
disagree.
Because Tom Brady went south. All right, moving on.
What about Randy Moss?
You don't win Super Bowls with wide receivers.
Randy Moss
Except
never
for
won a
quarterback.
Super Bowl with them. So,
Yeah, but
sorry.
to
It
get
doesn't-
him there.
It's proven, though.
Well, then Gronk. Then what about Gronk?
It's
Gronk's the
proven,
greatest
though,
You
tight
gotta
end.
have someone catch the ball.
It's
You can't
proven,
just say
though,
Brady's the whole
wide
damn
receivers
team.
do not win Super Bowls.
You know, we're 4 minutes in, and here comes
Calvin
Brady
Johnson.
again.
Calvin
All right, get off.
Johnson.
Now you're both on
Randy
the meat.
Moss.
What do you mean on the meat? Of who?
But you look at Bill Belichick could take fourth rounders and turn them into starters. Okay, Detroit Lions starters, their first rounders don't become starters, and then they get traded in 2 years because they don't know what to do with them. It ain't all Tom Brady. Yes, Tom Brady okay. You got the GOAT, all right, but there's more to that than winning a Super Bowl.
I mean, there is more, but
You know, and I'm not going to say when Pete Carroll gift wraps them and gives them to you, all right? But it's not all Tom Brady.
I think so. Don't get me wrong. Okay, we'll move on to that. We'll get on in the offseason. Offseason, I have a lot.
Julian
planned.
Edelman,
Like I said, save it.
One catch.
Save it for
One
the
catch.
offseason.
one catch.
Save it for the offseason. Because we're going to talk about who needs to be thinking a lot in this offseason.
Guys are fucked.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
I think it's time.
Fluke.
Here, I'm going to say this. I think it's time for the Pittsburgh Steelers to give up on Ben Roethlisberger.
It's been time. It's been time for the past 2 years before this.
Yeah, that's coming up here soon.
He's a fluke.
Like, I'm sorry.
He's a fluke. The team's a fluke. Najee Harris is going to get just like what happened to Saquon Barkley. They're gonna
Welcome
run
to the
Najee
ship.
Harris had a great week.
They're gonna run
Great week, my
Najee
ass.
Harris.
Pull up the stats.
I'm pulling up the stats right now.
Big
Wasn't
Ben. Did you? The
In a
man
losing
threw-
effort, he had a great game. Look at them receiving yards.
Najee Harris. Okay, why is... Okay, no, alright.
No, Najee Harris. They're
Technical
good.
difference.
Najee Harris had a great week, but he's gonna get.
Alright,
He's gonna
receiving-wise, yes, still rushing. I'm still on his head. 14 carries, 40 yards. Can't be happening, baby.
No. I think Najee's great. I think he's great
It's
for
week
that team.
3.
He's great for that team, but he's gonna get Saquoned. He's gonna get
Yeah, he's
ran
gonna
into
get
the
Saquon.
ground. He's gonna get ran into the ground because
He'll be better
Deontay
than
Johnson.
Saquon finally got a
sucks.
touchdown. Congrats, Saquon. You finally did something.
Deontay Johnson injured, can't catch a ball. Juju
You're
too
great.
focused on TikTok.
You got Derrick Rose in your China doll.
Claypool is following Juju's steps right now and too focused on social
Yeah.
media. Ben Roethlisberger,
Yeah, stay off the TikTok,
Old-
Juju.
old and just beaten down, can't do anything. That defense
Got two of
has
them.
that defense can put on the field 24/7. I feel
Got
bad
two of
for
them.
him.
Yeah, he got
16-year
two.
career, he's got 2.
He's got 2. Yeah.
No, when
Yeah,
you look
is he
at
getting-
it,
is he
has
going
great
down?
defenses.
Yes, he's going down. I
He
even
has
got him on
James
notes to
Harrison.
talk
He
about.
has Troy Polamalu.
I mean, he's
got-
had great offense.
He's got Santonio Holmes in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
He's got the bus.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so now you just contradict yourself. What did you just say about New England? They got Tom Brady and that's it. And now you're telling about all the good players that helped Ben Roethlisberger to 2 Super Bowls. He had the bus.
He said that,
What?
not
That's
me.
me.
I know, but I'm just...
You said
I'm
talking to
not
him.
contradicting
I've been
yourself.
pretty
I'm not
silent.
contradicting
All right, let's go.
I'm
Stay
not
on track.
contradicting because
Let's go.
New England never had a defense like Pittsburgh.
Listen
did.
here, when it comes to Ben Roethlisberger, historically, he's obviously had a good career. He's going to the Hall of Fame, believe it or not.
He has.
But when it comes to these past 3 years, it's just a moment where for a team,
He should not have been.
you got to say,
He should
okay,
have retired last
The
year.
injury last year, and yeah, Ben's going
Prime
down.
example.
Ben's going downhill like all the other
this
quarterbacks
is how you do
after
it.
16
This
years.
is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. I look
Maybe he should get on TB12.
well, he did lose a
Resurrect
lot of weight
his
this
career.
offseason.
He should be on the diet.
He was on a diet
But
this
then again, remember,
offseason.
I'm saying this. It's the Steelers, and it's only week 3.
Yeah,
It
and
is.
they're a fluke. I said it again. They're a fluke.
Mark my
Last season, okay. What do you mean? Mark my words. What are they going to? They're
I
not going
said,
to.
mark my word, it's only week 3, and it's the Steelers.
What does that mean, though? So what's your end game goal with them? They winning it all?
They're not going to the playoffs.
Just see how it all plays
Yeah, I
out.
can't with this guy right
All
now.
right.
See how it all plays
You know
out.
what?
You can never count them out.
While the delusion from the recaps picks up, we're going to move on to our hero or zeros of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Since I started with you two the past couple weeks, we're going to start with me.
Go.
Why not? I'm going to start with my hero here, Jamar Chase. 5 targets, 4 receptions, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, you might look at that and say, oh, not impressive at all. Let's go back to a couple weeks before the season began with Jamar Chase. People thought, he came out and said, yeah, the NFL ball, it's a little bit harder to catch than in college.
That's
right? He's only dropped 5 passes his whole career so far, which, in my opinion, I think he's already surpassed expectations. I saw people on social media saying he was a bust just because of that comment. This, that.
Because people are stupid.
Who was the guy
People on
saying
social
it?
media.
I wasn't a guy. I just sent it. I sent it, and I drafted him on my fantasy team, and I said, all right, that worries me, but I still have hope. When it comes to Jamar Chase, though, it's that LSU connection. Cincinnati, they're 2-1, beat the Steelers.
Who said it from the beginning?
Well, you did.
Who's got him on his fantasy team?
You did.
That's
well,
right.
You do.
When the media takes a stupid comment like that, see, with media always wants to find the bad in everybody. They want to see the negative. They don't report positive.
He was dropping them
He makes
preseason,
that.
though.
He makes
He's
that.
dropping passes in preseason.
Preseason don't mean shit.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean shit. In all honesty.
He makes that comment. They run with it, but you know what? He's going to throw it right back in their
Mark
face.
my
You
word.
watch.
Mark my word.
Mark my word with Jamar Chase.
So
He's
now,
only dropped 5. Marquise Brown dropped 3 in one game.
Yeah, well, I don't like Marquise.
But you know what? Marquise Brown did not make that comment on social media. That's why they're not on Marquise Brown. If he does that,
hostile
I think they
today.
need to change the color of the football because I can't fucking see it. And then the media's going to go, oh my God, we're going to change it. You know what I mean?
this episode's off to a little hostile start here, ladies and
But
gents.
think about it.
So let me move. So simmer it down. Let me move over to my zero.
Joe
of the
Burrow,
week.
you got your toy. Play with him, man. He's going.
And he is playing
That's
with
right.
him, and he's got many toys on that team, except T Higgins. He's out for this week. Don't start him.
R.I.P.
Moving to my zero this week. It's not a player. It's not a defense, offense. It's a front office here. I'm going with the Miami Dolphins.
Oh.
Allegedly, it has came out recently that when Brian Flores was on the team, he's still coaching. No, he's not coaching that team anymore, right? Yeah, no, he's not. It came out that before it came up to pick Tua Tagovailoa, he was the only one on that whole team who was like, guys, we need Justin Herbert. We need him now. Like, let's pick him at the number 5 pick. The front office base said, fuck you, Bozo. You're out soon anyways. We're going for our guy that we've been taking for, Tua.
Sucks.
How's that working out, ladies and gentlemen?
Tua's a bust.
Dolphin fans, I'm sorry. The bad luck will continue for you guys forever. I look at this Dolphins team. If you've been following the whole E.W.B.A. brand ever since the start, you know that heading into last season, I was high on the Dolphins. I thought they were going to win the AFC East.
I'm just saying, what was Miami's
just
record
high.
last year?
10 and
what,
6.
What was Chargers' record last year?
7-9.
There we go. Did they make the? We don't know if they made the wrong move yet.
I think it's safe to say they did.
We'll see. I think at the end of the season,
I'm not a
maybe.
Tua fan.
Because I don't think Justin Herbert's having that
they
great
passed at
season
5,
right
and who
now.
passed them
Did
at
you see the
7?
game he had last week, though?
Okay, what are the past?
Who-
Okay,
wait.
it's one good game.
Who
He's
passed?
had all good games so far.
The past 2 seasons, I'm just saying. I think it's a little bit too soon to be calling out the
It's
Dolphins.
only week 3.
Justin Herbert won Rookie of the Year last year.
And guess what? Tua
Yeah, who
wins it.
passed on him at the 7th pick?
Lions. I kept saying that they should have fucking gone for
Oh my
him.
God.
But no, you got my hero Jamar Chase, my zero the Dolphins front office. When you have a quarterback like that, and if there's only one person in the locker room saying get him, gotta get him. If the majority is, it's like what is it? It's like the curse of on primetime games when they do their picks and they all pick the same team.
Oh, yep.
They're gonna lose.
Come on, man.
That was this moment right there. I'm going to move over to the guru this time. Give me your hero and zero. Start with your hero.
I got a few. I'm going to go hot. Cardinals defense. And I get it. It was Jacksonville Jaguars. All right?
Urban Meyer.
Because
That heart.
before everybody said, oh, they fucking played Jacksonville, what do you expect? No, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, 2 fumble returns, and a touchdown. Okay?
Yeah.
They had a great game right there. It doesn't matter. You got to remember, this is still the NFL. This is still pro sports. Even though a team sucks. But a defense to put up a game like that, kudos to you. Of course, we talked about Justin Tucker.
He wins hero of the week.
He's got hero of the week. Yeah,
Shots
you got
on
to
him.
give it to him. And a shout out to the local guy Tyler Conklin. You had a great game. 7 of 8, 70 yards and a touchdown, 20 fantasy points. Only second to Dalton Schultz
For this past
because
week.
for this past week. Schultz he was 6 for 7, 80 yards with 2 touchdowns, 26 points. With Tyler, great game, and I like how Kyle Rudolph's out of there, and you could step up. You know, you still got Irv Smith. I think
He's out for the year.
He's out for the year.
And he-
So this is your chance to show him what you got, and I think he's doing it. The more they play this, I mean, Tyler's a big kid.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a good
He's a
tight
tight
end.
end.
But you beat out Ertz, Kittle, Kelsey, Waller, Andrews, Gronk.
Have a week. Have a
Great week.
Tyler.
That was probably his best game so far in the NFL. He's in week 4.
Yeah.
His contract or
Year 4.
year 4 of the
Yes.
contract. Way to go! I like that.
Give us a 0.
My 0, Pittsburgh. You lost by 2 touchdowns. Roethlisberger sacked 4 times, 2 interceptions. I think they should have put up a better fight because that game was at home. Okay,
Against the
winning by
Bengals, too,
14
I want to say.
against the Bengals, which is
They're sneaky good this year.
Uh,
But still a team I think you can beat,
Yeah.
especially at home at Heinz Field.
and like I said before, it's only 3 games in. Okay, it's too soon to tell, but like we talked before, I don't want to just be repetitive. This is the 17th season.
Yeah.
Ben's on the downcline. Okay,
been on the
so we got to see. We got to stay tuned. He ain't
Ben
the old Ben.
on
He
the
ain't the Ben
downcline.
Roethlisberger he used to be. But we'll see how that plays out. But other than that, yeah, if you lost by a field goal, but to lose by 14 at home,
To the
that was a
Bengals.
shit performance. But it is a better Bengals team than in the past.
Oh, most
I'll give them
definitely.
that. They're getting through.
yeah.
So, like you say, they're sneaky good.
So,
Big Joe.
moving on over to John. Give us your hero and 0.
Well, I had Justin Tucker, but obviously hero of the week. My other guy, Devontae Adams, my boy. 18 targets, 12 receptions, 132 yards, and a touchdown. Green Bay's back.
They are
They're
back.
looking good.
They
They're
are
a top
back.
5 team right now, I think.
That last drive was impressive.
That last Devontae Adams, he looked this on that second to last drive they had. He was going in for a touchdown. Good play by the corner. He looked disappointed. I was sad. He looked like he didn't want to be the team anymore. That last drive, his 2 connections to Aaron Rodgers, it was back. They're back.
Aaron
They're
Rodgers,
back.
he threaded the needle
He
on
did.
that one pass.
And I do want to say,
Aaron
You got 3
Rodgers.
receivers right
and
there.
I do want to
3
say,
defenders right there.
before you give us your 0 to kind of touch base on Green Bay, going back to, I'm pretty sure, episode 2 after week 1, obviously terrible performance against the Saints, and it was all about, you mentioned Aaron Rodgers wants the drama. After every win they've gotten so far, granted, only 2,
Oh, you see that?
they
you
ask
see-
him about it every single
Yes.
time that game.
Yes. Do you see him though when they won? He's like,
Because
Oh,
there's
that-
the negativity.
the energy that he brings to that team
You got it
is the
right.
energy that
It's
team
Green
needs.
Bay. You never
Yeah.
count that team out.
And then my 0, Lions, of course. I mean, trash team. I hate to do this. He's a good friend of ours.
He is.
Justin Fields.
Sorry, Justin.
I don't know if it's Big Cat.
It's
said it
Matt
best.
Nagy.
Matt Nagy wanted to make a point that Justin Fields. The Big Cat said it. He said it. I'm quoting Big Cat. Matt Nagy wanted to make people know that Andy Dalton is a better starter than Justin Fields right now. And he purposely set up Justin Fields with a terrible offense this week.
Against a defense that absolutely
Yes.
demolished.
68
them.
yards passing, a 30% completion percentage.
Yeah, Dalton's hijacking
And,
that team with his. You
yeah.
want Dalton? Okay, you're going to get 5 to 7 yard passes. That's all
and
you're
then
going
a
to get.
41.3 QBR rating.
And I want to say this, even though he had 68 yards passing, Justin Fields, the Chicago Bears as a whole only had 47.
But see,
Justin Tucker hit a longer field goal than your offense had yards. And he did that in the last play of the game.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Fire Matt Nagy. We are getting on that train right now.
Yeah.
All 3 of us. We're in the
Choo-choo.
train. Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
I'm on
Fire
it.
Matt Nagy.
And you get these. All right, you draft your young quarterback. All right, he's going to have some bad games. He's going to have some good games. But you know what? You got to let him learn
They
through
don't-
them bad games. You can't just say, "Oh, he had a shit game. I'm going to pull him and throw in the other guy and play 2 quarterbacks all the way down through the season." Let the kid play. Let him learn. He's going to get beat, but let him learn by his mistakes.
They don't use him right. I don't like how they use him. They need to incorporate him and David Montgomery better. Little screen passes, do a little dink and dunks. Get him going. Roll him out. He has the speed. Roll him out. They're not using him correctly. Fuck Matt Nagy.
So to
All right.
recap, before we head off to another great advertisement by yours truly, heroes here, Devontae Adams, 0s, Justin Fields and Lions, me, let me scroll up there, Jamar Chase, Dolphins front office, you, hero, Cardinals, and Tyler Conklin, obviously, 0s, Pittsburgh, and Ben Roethlisberger. So with that being
That's it.
said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back in a moment. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Corbin Simons here speaking. If you are or know anybody that is a die-hard baseball fan, then this is for you guys. This upcoming Monday, October 4th, on the E.W.B.A. Productions YouTube channel, the one you're watching right now, make sure to subscribe and slap the notifications button. I, Corbin Simons, will be hosting a new show titled After the Final Out. I will be getting you guys ready for October baseball, and the show, hey, it's going on until the end of time, ladies and gentlemen. The brand is growing. Make sure to subscribe and slap the notifications button so you and your friends are ready for October baseball. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from that advertisement. Now we're going to dive into our fantasy discount players of the week, starting with the Guru. Give me your 2 players who people should look out for in fantasy.
Hunter Renfroe, Vegas Raiders.
Right to it.
13 points week 1, 10.7 week 2, put up 18.7 in week 3. He's getting to be that good slot receiver for Derek Carr. I like him.
I saw he had a good he had a game winning, not game like tying. I don't know.
I think
a good last minute drive. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. I couldn't get the words out.
Because
a good last minute drive catch. I was like, all right.
And my other one, I'm going. They just pulled him off IR. He's going to start practicing this week. Rashad Bateman. This is pick 27 of round 1 for the Baltimore Ravens, wide receiver. He was hurt. I looked him up. He's rostered in 2 of my leagues. Now he's rostered in 3 of my leagues because I picked him up.
So, time
Pick
out
him
here.
up, stash him to the side, see what he does.
For the crowd to know, for the audience to know, you are the king of wide receiver rookies. Does he get your stamp of approval early? Obviously, we have to see.
Well, we got to see because we haven't seen him play yet. He was hurt.
So does he get your early stamp of approval?
But like I said, he's one. Grab him and stash him on your bench. See what happens. He could be getting good like later half of the season, the second half, when you start winding down, getting close to your fantasy playoffs. I think this is going to come through for him. Because especially if Marquise Brown is dropping passes.
Yeah.
That is true.
Dropping passes.
Let's go to me real quick with my fantasy discount players. To start off, I have Tyler Higby. For some reason, I keep seeing him in a couple of my leagues I'm in where he's not rostered, and his rostered percentage is a little bit down. But this past week, 5 receptions, 40 yards, 1 touchdown for 15 points. In a fantasy world where if you don't have Kittle, Kelsey, Waller, and Mark Andrews, you kind of have to start skipping and scraping. I think scrape for Tyler Higby. Matthew Stafford, he's getting used to his new toys and stuff. He's loving it all over there.
I think his rostering percentage is going to go up after this week.
Oh, 100%.
A lot of people are going to pick him up.
And I'm going to keep the Vegas Raiders trend continuing. But with the kicker, Daniel Carlson. He's number 1 kicker in fantasy right now. Week 1, 11 points. Week 2, 17 points. In week 3, 13 points. And obviously this past week he got the game winner in OT. Go for Daniel Carlson. Because, hey, why not get a kicker? Fix your kicker situation, ladies and gentlemen. John, over to you.
I fixed mine, I think. I hope.
What was it? Week 2 for everyone I told about this man. Told him get him out, get the fuck off my roster. Now he's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Mike Gesicki's back.
Mike Gesicki's back.
10 receptions on 12 targets, 86 yards. Jacoby Brissett loves this guy. They need him. Okay? They need this man. 18.6 points. I'm loving him again.
His consistency's got to go up.
His consistency has to go up.
Right.
But I think Brissett likes him, and I'm liking Brissett and Gesicki. Then my other guy, Alexander Madison.
Yes.
Vikings running back. I don't know if Delvin is Cook back next week.
Talk and I'll look it up.
Because Madison this week, 26 carries, 112 yards, 6 receptions for 59 yards. They were using this man.
Dalvin Cook limited practice as of Wednesday.
So, for every Alexander Madison fan, my dad.
How many TDs did he have this week?
I don't think he did have any.
Did he get in the end zone?
No, I don't think he did. But he had 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did?
No, he didn't. It was just kind of like a pure week.
Yeah, 23 points off of no touchdowns. That's impressive. That means they're using him. They're using him. So if Cook's out again, definitely need that man on your roster.
And might I say, especially too for a Vikings team, to where I still think they're gonna end, in the middle of the pack. But they're kind of getting things a little bit off to start the season. They're popping off.
Kirk Cousins.
Have
you seen his stats in the last 12 games?
Absolutely disgusting.
I wasn't a big, his one Washington season, great season. Then he's been declining a little bit.
But this season,
Kirk, the Crook Cousins.
Yeah.
yes, Kirk,
Yeah.
the Crook has woken up.
Yeah.
Crook got his bag though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Wait, what was that favorite statement his when he's in the locker room?
You like that?
Hey, I like that. I like that
we like
12
that,
game
ladies
right
and
there.
gentlemen.
You like that?
So Mike Gesicki, Alexander Madison, Tyler Higby, Daniel Carlson, Hunter Renfrow, Rashad Bateman. Look for them on your fantasy waiver wires right now, ladies and gentlemen, or trade for them if you want. Go brazy. So now we're going to dive into the best team of the week. Since Guru and I have the same one, we'll save that for last. John, who is your team of the week?
The frauds, Dallas Cowboys. They are looking good.
They are.
Looking good.
But don't get me wrong, they had a phenomenal Monday night.
They played the
outing.
Eagles. Okay,
I
they
was
played
just
the
about
Eagles.
to say.
They played the Eagles, but Dallas. When Stephen A. Smith is putting the Cowboys in his top 5 teams right now,
That means they're
that's
good.
when you know. Hey, get
Yep,
this
dude.
guy out of here.
They still ain't America's team.
They're
Oh,
not.
fuck no.
They're doing good.
But
They have a good year.
They're looking like
I think Dak Prescott's back.
a hard NFC team to play right now. And I'm really liking them. I'm liking Dak.
That offense.
And that defense, surprisingly, their
yeah.
defense usually, because they have good offense,
Mm-hmm.
but their defense is what always is lacking. Micah Parsons.
He's number one on all the rookie
yeah.
boards right now.
He's
Watch out for defensive
he's
rookie
helping.
of the year
Yeah,
there.
he's helping that defense out right now.
So since we have the same Guru, I'm going to let you do the honors. Who is our best team of the week?
Chargers.
Yeah, as simple as that.
Down 17-14 at the half, and they outscored the Chiefs 16-7 in the fourth quarter
Yeah.
to win that game. Mike Williams, 7-9 receptions, 2 TDs, and Mahomes threw 2 picks.
One crucial that basically ended the game there.
Yep.
And to kind of add on to,
In Arrowhead.
yeah, in Arrowhead, and to add on to what the Guru's saying, because obviously he's already covered the main points about it, the AFC West is going to be a pretty interesting division this year, I think. You have Raiders, Broncos 3-0, you have Chargers 2-1, and you have the Chiefs, who dynasty time they've been saying at 1-2 at the bottom.
That's a coin flip. That whole conference.
It is a coin flip, which is very interesting. And I put the Chargers, in my opinion, for best team of the week because, like I said, first off, Chargers plus 6.5. Fuck you and fuck you. That hit, ladies and gentlemen.
You got it. You
I
did.
want to say that.
Pure luck.
You did.
Yeah.
Jackson Mahomes wasn't even doing his routine. That's
But no, the Chargers, though, for it being a young team and me saying that they were going to pull up and show out, I didn't necessarily think they were going to win. I thought they were going to cover with the plus 6.5. But they know that the time is coming where the Raiders are getting their stuff going. Teddy Bridgewater magic is happening over there in the Mile High City. They looked at this game. They said, we need it. Push the Chargers down. I mean, push the Chiefs down a little bit, you know. And, hey, it's a great win to start off for divisional play for this season. So, yeah, Chargers. Who knows? This might be a win for them to where, depending on how the season goes, it might fuck the Chiefs over. But it might help the Chargers out in terms of standings. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to wrap up the show with our Week 4 predictions. To update you guys, Week 3, the Guru and I tied. The Guru. He's acting like what his name is, ladies and gentlemen. The Gambling
Clawing
Guru.
back to 500.
We each
We gotta
finished
do
at
it.
the top 10-6. John, a little bit of a mediocre week, 7-9 right there. Overall, I am in the lead, 27-21. The Guru is now in second place with a 21-27 record, and Johnson's in last place, 20-28. But ladies and gentlemen,
we're not worried.
there are
We're not
still a
worried.
lot of weeks left. Don't be
Lot
shocked
of
if John
football
finishes at the top and I finish at the bottom.
Don't be shocked.
But for that being said, Thursday night game, Jaguars at Bengals.
Can we get a good Thursday night game, please?
That too. What the fuck? I don't like
4
this.
weeks in a row.
Yeah.
You get these shitty ass teams. I don't want to. I mean,
Except
I,
for week
I,
one. Week one will give you that.
It's because they save them for Sunday night and Monday night.
Week 1 was
But I'm taking
What
Bengals minus 7.5. Bengals are cooking. Jaguars not. Urban Meyer, get the defibrillator out.
Yes.
You're gonna need it.
The Bengals are stealing all the defibrillators because they know Urban Meyer's gonna die Thursday night. He's not gonna die, but
Easy.
No.
Easy.
sorry. Bengals
He
minus
might, need to take
7.5.
he might need to take a few nitroglycerin pills because he might be getting a little stiff in the chest. But
So we're both taking Bengals minus 7.5. Guru, who you got?
Burrow, Chase, Bengals.
Minus
I'm making a
7.5.
Yep.
Moving on to there, let's go to the Sunday slate of games. Panthers at Cowboys. Cowboys minus 5, but I'm flipping it over, baby. Panthers plus 5. They're hot. Darnold's getting it cooking there. Watch out for Hubbard, though. Pretty interesting to see how he does with McCaffrey out soon.
Interesting
Panthers
pick.
plus 5. John.
See, Panthers. I don't know who undefeated. Who they played? Really, I don't know who the. I really don't know. I don't think they really played anyone yet. Cowboys.
Jets.
Cowboys.
Texans.
Yeah.
Who they beat week 1?
Well, they beat Saints, didn't they? Did they not play the Saints?
Oh yeah, it was
Played
Jets,
Jets, Saints, and Texans.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they
played
really haven't. They haven't
two
played
shit
anyone.
teams,
Yeah,
and they blew out the Saints in a surprise.
I don't think
know what
Saints
happened
are
there.
that good.
Somebody got paid.
Cowboys -1.5. They're home. I don't know what the Panthers are up to right now. So Cowboys -5.
Guru.
Cowboys.
All right, simple as that.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's another
simple.
game I need going up the
No,
ladder.
it's another
ladies and
game that I
gents.
gotta get on you.
Browns are going to be heading down to Minnesota Vikings territories. I'm taking Browns -1. I think Kirk Cousins, as hot as you are, that Browns defense is going to simmer it for a little bit.
I am taking my boy Kirk Cousins +1.
Guru?
This one's weird. Okay, but I'm going with John. Minnesota's at home.
Yeah, they're looking.
I think
good.
they're going to put on a show. I think this is a game that Cleveland's going to lose on the road. They're going to lose a road game. I think this is it.
Interesting.
They compete with the Cardinals. They
Yep.
destroyed the Seahawks. They're looking good. They're dangerous right now.
Moving on to another, well, not another NFC North matchup, but two teams a part of that division, obviously. The Lions heading into Chicago. The Lions at -3.5 for the Bears. I'm taking Lions +3.5. It's going to be a scrub fest. Lions, you might get your first win. Who knows? John, over to you.
Lions +3.5. Two shitty ass teams.
Yeah.
But I think Lions have their shit more of their shit together than the Bears do right now.
When's the last time the Lions won in Soldier Field? I can't remember. This is scary. All right, Lions going to Soldier Field, always scary. However, and I know Marquise Brown dropped 3 passes, but you played Baltimore tough. I'm going Detroit here.
Yeah.
Don't let me down, okay? Just
We
cover
all have
please.
Detroit.
We're all taking
Cover it.
Detroit.
Detroit all across the board.
Yes,
Let's
Detroit all
cover it.
across
One-
the boards. We're home,
Give us one.
We're, home,
Give us
we're
one.
hometown boys tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Give us one.
Moving on, big line here. The only thing higher than this line is me on a Friday night. Bills -17.5.
Ooh, what a
Gimme.
Oh,
Scary.
Oh, they're going up against the Texans too. That's irrelevant.
well, too big. 17.5.
Who's getting the carrot?
That's almost 3 touchdowns.
So are you taking
Texans +17.5.
Is he going to take it?
I'm not taking no carrot.
That's a
You're
lot
taking the
of
carrots.
They're dangling that carrot out in front of you, 17.5. Are you going to bite it?
bite the fucking carrot?
Take that carrot.
Watch the hook.
Take that carrot. He's going for it.
I hate carrots.
He wants the points.
Yeah, spit it out in there.
He wants the points.
I don't eat vegetables.
Corb, what are you going?
Oh, I'm taking Bills -17.5.
You know what? This game is just, I mean, it's the Texans, it's screaming Bills, Buffalo's at home. This has got to be a blowout.
Oh, 100%.
I'm laying them all down.
There we go.
Bold,
All right,
bold
after
moves.
that, we have Colts, who I don't know what the fuck's going on there, heading into Miami, which I don't even know what the hell's going on there now.
It's another fucked up scary game.
Give me Dolphins -1.5, I guess. I think the Colts are just awful. Their offense is pathetic.
Yeah. Carson Wentz, he's still injured?
He played last week, allegedly.
Yeah, don't.
Carson who?
Carson, yeah.
Carson
who?
How the fuck do you sprain 2 ankles? Doesn't it hurt after the first sprain?
Dolphins -1.5.
Yeah, and then he probably tripped and fucked up the other one.
Dolphins, I don't even know why I asked about Carson Wentz. Dolphins -1.5.
Who you take? I get.
Give me the fish.
Yeah, it's not even.
They're at home. You got to win that game.
Jackson Mahomes heads into Philadelphia to go up against the Eagles.
Where's the water?
Throwback to the person on TikTok too who tried making a video saying that Jackson Mahomes was going to receive life in prison for that. You were funny, not gonna lie. But Chiefs -5.5 against the Eagles. That's what's screaming to me right now. Bounce back win for the Chiefs. Easy dub.
I wouldn't be surprised if they win more. But
Yeah.
Chiefs -5.5. Eagles are garbage. Hot
Yeah.
dog water.
I don't care where you're playing at. The Chiefs are not going to lose 3 in a row.
Yeah, it ain't
Laying the
happening.
points on the road.
It ain't happening.
Fuck Philly.
After that, we have the New York Giants. For some reason, I was reading Giants and I registered as San Francisco.
Danny
I was very
Dimes.
confused there. Danny Dimes heads into NOLA to go up against LASIK Jameis. Give me LASIK Jameis and the Saints -8.5. Giants,
You got it.
get your shits right.
I keep on betting the Giants, and they keep on letting me down. So Saints -8.5. I just can't keep on betting on them.
The Saints have had that weird year. I mean, blowing out Green Bay, getting blown out by the Panthers. But you know what? I'm laying at 8.5. I'm going to make this one of my locks of the week right here.
Ooh.
Okay?
Ooh, -8.5.
We're in the Superdome. Danny Dimes. Not this weekend, pal. They're going to cover this 8.5.
Respect. Also, a little disclaimer. We get our lines, our spreads, when they first drop. Just so you guys know. Because obviously lines change. Just a little
These are
disclaimer
opening
there.
lines on Tuesday. That's what we're going by.
Yeah.
Shouts out Barstool Sportsbook.
Yes. Barstool Sportsbook. Barstool Arizona Bowl coming soon.
Sometimes I can work with you. Sometimes I can work against you. So at least you know what we're up against.
So next game we have the Titans of Tennessee heading into Mormon territory, aka the Jets. Titans -7.5. Question here. Well, no, not a question. Bold prediction. Zach Wilson, you're throwing 3 interceptions again. Get the fuck out of here. You suck.
Titans are on a roll
like
right
it.
now. Jets are the Jets. Titans -7.5.
He's probably going to have his 7 girlfriends watching him in the stands. So I'm laying the points. Go Titans.
My ex, the Washington football team, -1.5 against the Falcons. I'm taking that. I've been on the Falcons train lately, taking a couple of their pluses wherever with the spreads. This is a moment here where you just go back to the ex-girlfriend. You're going for a little bit of fun. They're going against the Falcons. It's an easy win right there. Washington -1.5. Give me.
Washington -1.5. Just simple. Falcons. Who? Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad that the best thing that the most iconic thing that's happened to the Falcons is that they choked the league.
Tom Brady.
You're pathetic. Guru, who you got?
They're coming off that road win against the Giants. But I don't think so. I was back and forth on this game because it's in Atlanta. I'm laying the points. Washington.
Smart move there. Cardinals are heading into SoFi to go up against my Rams, of course.
Awesome stadium, I might add.
Yes.
That's a beautiful stadium. You guys did it
State
right
of the
out
art. State of the art there.
there. Breeze blowing through off the ocean.
Las Vegas.
Awesome.
Listen here. This is the only game that I don't have a line for set, so I'm gonna let you two decide. I'm gonna think on it. John, give me yours.
Rams are looking strong right now. This is Bucks were, I guess, with their first test, but
It's a tough
the
pick.
Bucks.
And they
you know,
laid dick.
Tom Brady.
Laid dick.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady
still
laid
threw
dick
for almost
because he has
500
no
yards.
secondary right now.
Yeah.
Their secondary's all beat up.
Yeah, you know, we got the
Divisional
broken
game.
arm, Sean Button.
And hey, as a Rams fan, I will say, healthy
Yeah.
Buccaneers defense, different game. I might not be talking about
Rams
the Rams coming off win.
-6. They're hot right now, and I don't like the Cardinals.
Guru.
Both teams are hot. I think this is going to be a good game. The -6 kind of bothers me, but you know what? Matt Stafford, go get him in this game. Cover that spread for me.
It's
I'm
gonna be a
going
shootout.
Rams.
It's definitely gonna be a shootout.
Fuck it, give me Rams -6. We're winning the whole damn thing.
This is one I think you could bet the over on. I got 54.5 right here. I don't know what Barstool's got, but this could be an over.
Moving
Gotta be a
on,
shootout game.
we have Justin Tucker and his 50-foot-inch leg going into the mile-high city. A little bit of elevation still carry for you, Justin.
Yeah.
Go for a 70-yard record.
Good.
I'm taking Ravens +2, though. I mean, Broncos, they're good. I think it'll be a close battle, but I think Ravens will edge them out, and that +2, I like it. So
I like Broncos -2 at home. They're still undefeated. Did they lose last week?
they're undefeated.
They're undefeated. So
Yeah, against the 3 worst teams in the league.
and Teddy Bridgewater
They beat all
is
3 of
gonna
them.
show.
A win's a win, though. A win's
But
a
they
win.
played the 3
Teddy
shittiest
Bridgewater's
teams.
gonna show Lamar Jackson what's up.
Yeah,
It's like, you're not as good as me.
yeah.
I'm undefeated. Your team's broken. You got lucky. Broncos -2.
Who you got?
I got the Broncos
All right, taking
in
Broncos
Mile
on
High.
down.
Let's get that home win against Baltimore. And this will be their first win against a decent team.
Sunday night game, big game. Might be a little bit heartbreaking for
It
this
is.
man
This
here.
is-
Big game.
Buccaneers heading in to Foxborough. First and last
Foxborough
time
showdown.
that Tom Brady will be going up against the Patriots as the opposing team. This is my mortal lock of the week. I'm 3-0 my mortal locks, ladies and gentlemen. We're going back to the 5.5 line. Give me Bucks -5.5.
This is when you show up to the family function. You're with your new girlfriend, and your mom invites your ex-girlfriend because she loves it. What do you do? What do you do now? You're in an awkward situation. Bucks -5.5. That's my mortal lock.
I want you guys to know, off air, he said he was taking the Morlock just because I've been hot.
Whoa.
So look at that. Look who's going to for some advice there.
Look at us.
Coming to court.
Look at us. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. Guru, who you got?
I got the Bucks. I just hope the Foxborough fans don't be idiots.
Oh, they won't
Okay,
be.
and I don't think they will.
You cheer him
either.
on. You cheer that man on.
But you know what? You see what
That man is
gave
the only
you?
reason why that team's relevant.
He is your whole heart. He is what made
That's
New
up for
England,
debate.
New England.
However, give me the Bucks.
He made New England.
He did.
He owns that city.
He does.
He's
He
the
should
fa-
never get
he's
a beer.
the-
He should
he-
never pay for a beer.
He is the face of that city. Shout out Jack Harlow.
Okay.
Should Robert Kraft pay for a massage?
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is right.
So finishing off our predictions with the Monday night game, a pretty good game. I'm excited for this one. Raiders heading into SoFi as well to go up against the Chargers. I think it's going to be a close battle. That is why I'm taking Raiders plus 3.5. Interesting game. John, who you got?
Weird that you say that because the Chargers were their team of the week, and you're not taking them at home.
I still think they might win, but hey, I'm taking the points.
Against an iffy.
They're 3-0. They're
You're
getting
going to
it
Raiders
done.
plus 4
Plus 3.5.
or 3.5?
Yeah.
Chargers minus 3.5. I believe in them. Justin Herbert, get your shit together. I mean, you did last week, but
Derek Carr performs on Monday night. Monday is Derek Carr.
this is a great
day.
quarterback battle right now.
It is.
It is.
Guru, who you got?
This is Herbert's night.
That's
I'm
it.
going Chargers.
There you go. Chargers
That's all I'm
minus
gonna
4
say.
for you.
It's probably going to be a good game. Probably going to be a close game. Let's cover that. I don't like the half dangling there, but let's cover it.
So there's our picks, ladies and gentlemen. That's the show. Before
You
we
got
head
one more.
out of court, what do you mean? We already did the games.
Seattle Frisco.
Oh, yeah, you missed
Did I
that.
not have that?
You
You
missed
missed
that.
one. You missed Frisco
Wow.
and Seattle.
And this is the host, ladies and gentlemen. Sends us the
You're the
picks.
host too, actually.
Sends
Well,
the
that's
picks.
who we pick each other up on this
Yep.
program.
All right, I
Since the-
fucked up. I didn't have that on there, so let's go right now. Seahawks heading into San Francisco. The line is at -3 for the Niners. I'm taking Seahawks plus 3 on there. I like that.
This is a scary one. Both teams are iffy right now.
This is a scary one.
Who's at home?
Niners.
Niners.
I'll take Niners minus 3.
Niners minus 3. All right.
I'm with Corbin. I'm going Seattle here. Give me the points.
I like that. It's a plus 3. Seattle bounce back win after an embarrassing loss last week.
They don't have to travel far. Just going down the coast a little bit.
Yeah, not that. Yeah, the
I think they're gonna
travel
bounce
rhythm out
back.
or whatever.
They're due for a win. Tyler Lockett's going to probably just go off. Hoping I'm not playing them in fantasy. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we played. We got our ass kicked by the Hurricanes last week, so I think we're
Yeah.
safe.
So with
Seattle
that being
lover.
said, ladies and gentlemen,
Actually, one more comment.
make this your final comment right here.
My final comment. The Guru has lost to me in fantasy with me having 2 injured people in my starting lineup.
Yeah.
James
2 goose eggs.
and a James White who only put up 0.6 points. And he still didn't beat me. What does it say? Listen to me about my fantasy stuff.
I got to give it to John. John beat me fair and square with 2 goose eggs. That was a tough loss, but we're still 2-1.
What are your final thoughts of the week before Week 4 begins tomorrow?
I think we're gonna have some good football. I hope we don't. If we have some upsets, I hope we pick the right side
Yeah.
for those upsets. But yeah, it's football season. The weather's starting to cool down a little bit.
That
up
fall
here in the
weather.
north, that fall feeling. You got that football feeling. College football's underway. You know, so it's just a great atmosphere.
My final thoughts:
Great time of the year.
Chargers plus 6.5. It was bound to happen, and it did, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
So with that being said, this is the episode. We'll be back Week 5. Love you all.
So long.
We're out.
Oh.